Everyone wears a mask. Nietzsche believed that masks are not merely tools of deception but essential strategies humans employ to survive social, existential, and psychological threats. The mask is both armor and expression, protecting the self from the harsh scrutiny of others while also providing a means to navigate, adapt, and thrive. True authenticity, for Nietzsche, isn't about being unmasked, but about the awareness and artistry with which one crafts and wears these protective layers. Criticism and projection. When individuals berate or ridicule others, they often externalize qualities in themselves they fear or reject, a classic form of psychological projection. Nietzsche saw our judgments as mirrors, reflecting parts of our own soul we repress or cannot reconcile. To study what someone despises is to glimpse their shadow, the denied or unresolved aspects of their psyche. Silence and avoidance. Nietzsche recognized that what people don't say, evasions, silences, bodily cues, often tells you more than their spoken words. Evasive behavior is often a sign of internal vulnerability or discomfort with certain truths. The mask slips when people are challenged or confronted, revealing less controlled, authentic emotions or beliefs. Loud virtue masks vanity. Those who loudly advertise their virtue or morals may in fact be acting from self-interest, seeking recognition or power. Nietzsche argued that morality is often a mask for will to power, a way people claim authority, assert dominance, or cover their own internal contradictions. Self-deception comes first. Before people deceive others, they deceive themselves. Nietzsche regarded self-deception as the mind's way of coping with painful or inconvenient realities. Illusions about one's own motives protect from existential dread or cognitive dissonance, allowing one to function and thrive, albeit on fragile psychological ground. Superiority and inferiority. Feelings of superiority are often overcompensations for deeper, unacknowledged feelings of inferiority or insecurity. Nietzsche tracks braggadocio and arrogance not to healthy self-confidence but to fragile egos defending against their own inadequacies. Unconscious drives over conscious beliefs. The majority of human actions are motivated by unconscious patterns and primal needs, not by deliberate rational calculation. Nietzsche challenged the Enlightenment faith in conscious reason, seeing the unconscious as the true engine of behavior, only thinly veiled by self-narratives and rationalizations. Envy as criticism. Nietzsche identified envy as a fundamental, if often hidden, motivator of criticism and social judgment. Those who attack others, especially public figures or the successful, are frequently motivated by frustrated desire or a sense of deprivation, cloaked as objective assessment or moral concern. Attention-seeking as a defense. Craving for attention or admiration may stem from deep-seated fears of neglect, invisibility, or worthlessness arising in childhood. Nietzsche's perspective implies that what appears as egotism on the surface is often a masked cry for validation or to fill inner emptiness. The true self leaks out. Despite masks, one's authentic self reveals itself involuntarily, through nervous laughter, sudden silences, or involuntary gestures. Nietzsche paid close attention to these micro-expressions, considering them more truthful than intentional statements. Real confidence versus compensation. True confidence is quiet and unconcerned with recognition, while showy accomplishment or hubris is compensation for insecurity. Nietzsche saw humility and composure as signs of higher individuals, with ostentation being an indicator of wounded pride or unprocessed trauma. Hiding from oneself. Many people are less concerned with hiding from others than from themselves. Nietzsche recognized that the deepest veils are those we draw against our own inner pain, shame, or unresolved fears, constructing elaborate personas to avoid confronting the core of the self. Final perspective. For Nietzsche, all these psychological truths are not moral judgments, but invitations to self-understanding and compassion. To see past a mask is not to denounce, but to comprehend the existential struggle that led to its creation, a path towards wisdom and acceptance of the human condition.